So yes, Kalia is going to be the threat, but that's the only threat. It seems tough, Phoenix.
You're
seems
already
tough.
creeping out. What about Kronos, man? He must be going crazy.
I
Scared.
don't know, man. With the kind of opposite how he is of me, I don't know. Maybe he might like the draft of Godlike. But ladies and gentlemen, you'll find that answer on his watch party right now as we will find the answer of who moves closer to that grand finals in this one game, ladies and gentlemen, as SEMIFINALS S8UL move in the land of dawn with 1 foot forward, while Godlike are trailing behind. The Kryptonite are answering well to the Superman on the other side, and let's see if we will see the Batman rise up through in this fight.
Let's get this party started now. Once again, S8UL, as you just mentioned, 8 advantage. They already got 1 match in the bag. They just need 1 more to face Team True Rippers in the grand finals. Van charging in, barging in with that Lancelot looking good. Be careful of that phantom execution. You might get taken out in an instance. But Art, a bit of a stunt doesn't even matter. What interaction, but look at the position of Fanny though. Ron, too much evasive here.
Oh, already an early fight out here up at the top though. He's just trying to dish out a decent amount of damage, but that's all. और मुझे पसंद आया ये Godlike idea wherein they just simply decided that Van should clear out the top part of his jungle because you know Ron will go in for the invade. So might not give him a chance to steal away either the Beetle or maybe the Bear or even the red buff in that regards. Oh, Van, he actually wants to go in for this trade. He's already ahead in the XP, so kind of knows that he might get that level 4, but Apex wants to deny that.
For now, yes. Controls it very beautifully though. The turtle will spawn in the next few seconds. Then uske baad, it's going to be an interesting fight because Carry and Harad will be busy together towards the opposing lane, towards the top lane though. Godlike instantly slaying in that turtle. Apex times in. Sushin is still a bit away. Fanny is not even in the area of the river.
Yeah, I don't know if they would want to go in for this fight right now because Ron does not have his own buff right, but that's exactly the go signal for Godlike as they instantly jump in. Antis but bursted down first, but goes in for Van right now. Oh, 3 people stopped in together, but Ron without the purple takes bait in the back line as he was low in the HP though. The turtle will still be secured by Van. Low, yes, but still alive is what you need him to be.
Oh, it was a very close call though, but Ron, what a good trade right there. RWM strikes in, still managed to get 1 kill in your favor, but eventually you got instantly traded out. And now look at Fanny trying to control your opposite size jungle, trying to steal that creeps right there. And doing a fabulous job controlling the top lane now. Oh, Ron, you need some crazy mindset to pull that kind of moves, man. But once again, जिस तरीके से anti को instant shutdown करा था, he needs to be careful for future because once again, बहुत ज़्यादा जल्दी burst out हो गए थे आप.
Again, that's totally fine, right? Because eventually Godlike used up all the resources to take down this Povius, and there was nothing else left to hold Ron down in its place. और जो आपने mention किया, he went in for hard. There we go. Tsunami slam onto the other side of the wall. They want to burst down this high, lost no glorious pathway, so they will be able to get that pick off. Lovely call from Art. Oh, all right, Ron. A bit too much out there with the RWM drop down as Van barely breathes though, but he still will survive. Oh, the confidence reeking from his Fanny is just bonkers.
Indeed it is, man. Doesn't even think twice to go for that. The crab got stolen by Harad though. Fate sneaky खेलते हुए यहाँ पे. But Redeem still on level 6. The glorious path is right there. Fanny wants to be chiming in, and that is going to be again probably in the face of Godlike. Bob eventually secures it. Once. That's it. You just lost 1 player. And what scrappy fight Zaman forced for Harad? And that's it. You lost Carry.
Fantastic 1v1 up there, but Fate does not really have a lot of mana though. Will still be A-OK inside his own tower. Apex a little bit too slow onto that rotation right now. Or let's just say Radium, it's totally fine. He's on the carry. All he needs is to get the Trinity though. But ये एक snowball effect है जिसका इस्तेमाल Fate कर सकते हैं in this game, and if he gets activated on that Harith, that might become the death signal for SEMIFINALS S8UL.
Yeah. That has to be a problem. Van on the other side, look at that Lancelot going towards the top against that carry. This time you can clearly switch. Lanes has been swapped out. Lord will be a problem here. But for now, fight Romcom invading, eventually trying to get the purple here. Apex giving you that information. The problem is कि आपका jungle बहुत आराम से invade करके they got the purple buff right away. And that will just be a bit of a problem. But hey, Fanny's back. Ron, you won't be able to get that advantage now. But hey, still in a good position.
It's fine though, there we go. Now with the Tsunami Slam, you instantly pick off. Ron burst it down as well in the RWM. Glorious pathway in the backline, forcing out the flicker. Bob, oh, it's way too far ahead. But guess what? It's got the protection of Anti as Radium chimes into the fight. Van bursted out. Art needs to run away. Gets a knock upon 3 with the Titan Strike. Oh, Thorn of Ruin. Picture perfect. Romcom hops in at the perfect time though, and Anti cannot really outperform anyone. A Titan Strike on his face. The healing is just bonkers. He still tries to outperform. And the Ron Fanny not stopping in the air. Goes in, cutthroat, takes Fate down and moves back to take the buff.
What an interesting set of fights, by the way. Thought it was favoring the players of S8UL, completely goes in favor of Godlike. Fanny still managed to get some kill and then eventually falls back to safety. Meanwhile, you still managed to control on the lone, all the lanes there. Alice on top against that Phobius. Got to respect it. Another turtle is spawning right now. उसके लिए थोड़ा सा तैयार रहिए. Apex comfortable नहीं होने दिया. Oh my God! And it takes down that carry again, by the way.
That is a big one right now because they get the advantage over towards the purple buff as well. Apex cannot really defend it any longer. Bob still trying to run and weave in the backline. There we go with the opening. Braun yet again has the cutthroat. Still goes out alive with the steel cable. Fate finally gets that shut down. Romcom just to zone them all off as they will get the advantage in the pit. A 2-for-2 trade though, but Fate is carrying the team right now along with the Romcom. This is big for Godlike.
Kalia is actually annoying. पिछले मैच के अंदर जो चीज Apex कर रहे थे, Fate is just doing the same thing. Van will be able to get that turtle in his favor. Romcom not in good position. He might get taken down instantly, and it certainly will. Phobius will shut him down. That's going to be a kill in your favor, but you lost that turtle. That's a problem. Gold lead की बात करें तो अब Godlike is the team जो कि वो 2000 की gold league को अपने लिए favor में रखा हुआ है. But for now, Bob might get taken down, falls back to safety. Zushin forced to take out the ultimate, and now Apex with the glorious pathway saves his teammate. But Van, now he got in trouble. He escapes. That's going to be the Tsunami Slam. Art will get away to safety.
Oh, flickers forward as well. Anti still wants to try and catch one. Van will be able to survive as he runs away. Now this could be the retaliation. Fanny joins it yet again. Ron bursts down one instantly. Cutthroat on the face as well with the RWM drop down. You still only have one person, and that's Romcom, who might not be sufficient enough to kill them down, but will be just perfect to survive. As Fate during this time will be able to get a push up top.
Finally, कुछ देर के लिए तो S8UL ने संभाला इस game को. At least they got some breathing room. Eventually, turrets has been traded out, favoring the players of IQS, S8UL. It's a game scared. It's going to be really difficult to get out from this position with that river control. It's going to be very important. 35 second के बाद, the Lord will be here in front of you guys. Love the position, how that RWM is playing out, और उसके around कैसे Art utilizing that Tsunami Slam alongside Romcom. But Fate has to be a bit careful now because I think so Radium is back. And Speedy Lightwheel in the previous execution was too good. Trying to take control. The top T1 might get destroyed. Van sees that, but he can't stop it.
Items are looking solid for both of these teams. No problems here whatsoever. And Fate, up क्योंकि वो already ahead है, he's going in for the Holy Crystal as well.
Once Iridium.
Yeah, he needs that to complete the Trinity right now. But again, Fate is the one who's controlling the flow of the game. But look at the position of Ron all the way. Through all the thick and thin, we move forward, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize for the inconvenience and we appreciate all of your patience. We are back again with things ready up into the action of that game number 2. And don't worry, we haven't missed out a thing out here. Every single thing will be displayed to you up in front, live, happening in the Geo Convention Center. So if you're anywhere around the Mumbai Comic Con, make sure you hop in and visit. You can take the tickets of the Mumbai Comic Con and enjoy the LAN experience out here right now of the second semi-finals. The S8UL are ahead 1-0 against Godlike in this game of Moba Legends Masters Series. Out here, Phoenix, I know you've been waiting. You've been trying to spread your wings for a while now. This is your chance to fly high.
Man, I'm gonna be very excited. To be honest, I'm very excited because once we hop back into the game, we'll again witness the action. But one more thing to our audience out there: we are really sorry for the inconvenience, but we are back in the game. This is gonna be a Lord fight. This time, it's gonna be a bit of a problem for Romba because he is losing his life out RWM in front of the Lord, and it seems S8UL about to go down because Anti lost his life. Bob gonna get away as well as Radiant because they are about to lose out on this fight too. That could be a tsunami slam and it's going right into your face. Lord takes down and he's going bonkers. He's taking down everyone he spots. Romcom, for how long you can survive? The answer is just few seconds.
Not long enough is what they say. Eventually S8UL bouncing back in this one. And what a timing picked off by Ron. This man is insane when it comes down to finding the best timings on this Fanny. And finally, Radium picks up the Demon Hunter sword as well. This dude is getting ready to fire up on all cylinders as the Trinity gets completed. But man, S8UL on the other side. The moment they lost the Lord, I thought maybe it's going to be a little bit of problem for their side, but it's totally fine. We're hopping back in. With them taking care of the Lord right now, it gives us enough time to talk about how Radium, after securing a few those critical items that he has now, will be getting online. So even though Fate, उन्होंने starting with 2 बार 1v1 मारा था उनको, I don't think so it's going to matter a lot at this point.
That Fanny is such an annoying hero, and Godlike, you can clearly see they are in a bit of trouble. That Zaman Force eventually helped that Harith to get escape from that position, get away from that dire situation. But still, how are you going to survive the next wrath of Team IQ S8UL? They have to take care of the Lord in the next fight though. But meanwhile, our team is taking care of the players. We are facing some tech issues, but don't worry guys, we'll fix it ASAP. But I think so Godlike, they got some time, they got some breathing room, they got some space to work with. And wait a minute, I can see some of my friends. It's gonna be none other than the few of my friends. is out there though, quite happy to see him. He's also enjoying, he's also a big fan of this matchup. He's supporting IQ S8UL. I had a conversation with him, and I think so he's gonna be very happy with this one. I
can see my friends as well in the background though, just saying.
Yeah,
it's again right behind Radium as well. A few people standing in there enjoying it.
I thought
it's nice
in front of the player camp.
Radium still a level away from that 15, but it's totally fine. Anti with the Chastise Pauldron will be able to zone out rest of the members even better, right? As even Apex stands up on their faces. They don't have enough damage to burst down this horse right now, and that's why they're not fully committing with any kind of tsunami slam. And I know we were discussing about the win conditions, right? And Romcom has to play out of his mind. But he cannot right now with how things are going on. Bid is getting caught up multiple times because there's no one to save him. No front to back. It's only a pick-off and a dive in the back. It's problematic.
It is. और इसी चक्कर में अब bot lane की तरफ ही अगर नजर डालें, they are just ganking up, they are stacking up. You are moving with the Lord itself, the Phantom Execution in the backpack, and he destroys another turret. They are looking very good. Goes with the Lord. I think so Godlike will be able to defend it, but the problem is how that Fate will work, how Art will be able to use that Tsunami Slam, about to take that inhibitor towards the bottom lane. This is looking good. The carry is working out over time, but Lord will be dealt with.
Good defense. Really good defense from Godlike. Just making sure that they are sending out Romcom up in front on the faces. Even if you, as S8UL, decide to engage on him, there is going to be the Tsunami Slam in the back pocket, which he can eventually use. And if Romcom by any chance survives, the Thorn of Ruin will basically become your graveyard. So S8UL are respecting that. Fate also just making sure to clear out that entire wave, as well as the Lord in the meantime was a big condition to get that defense sorted in.
Plus a control, and that's what you want. And you will be in a very good position. Overcommit nahi karna S8UL. You know that the defensive structure of Godlike is pretty good, but you still managed to get 7 turrets down, and that's a massive number. Just clear out the waves, just be careful of that. Anti on the other side, trying to correct some information. Malefic for Van though. 70 more seconds. They are just buying time, man. And I like this slow approach because Godlike is just trying to traverse this game towards their win condition. Thoda sa aur. This waiting game will eventually shift this game to the final moment. 16 minutes already into the game. The next Lord will be an important one because uske baad, we all know the Evolved. It's going to be a crazy Lord though.
Alright. Now, Malefic Gun picked up by Radium. Extra range.
Yeah.
I want to see how much Fate is in his own items as well. He should potentially have the Divine Glaive or the Blood Wings by now, depending on what he went with. While the rest of the people are scaling up. That's the only way for Godlike right now to make the play. Romcom has to give a big set to the team, while Bid tries to survive whenever Ron hops on him. That kind of brings in the question if he wants to go for an early Winter Crown, just to try and bait Ron out with the Cutthroat and the Steel Cable.
Not so zyada aur wait karna hai bhai. 6 more seconds, the Lord will spawn. River कह रहा हूँ और play बनाने की कोशिश, collecting every single information. Apex knows where Romcom and Art is, though Bid also got spotted out. You're still not pretty close to the Lord. It's going to be Apex eventually moving towards the Lord right now. And Godlike भी धीरे-धीरे they will try to gank up towards that. सबसे पहले top lane clear करना है. Fanny on the other side, look at the position of Ron. It's going to be very important. Goes back to safety. And now joining up with the team, the Lord dance has been started. Bob and Apex just moving a bit forward. 30% Lord has been already shot down.
Good damage from Van though. I believe it was the maximum passive stacks into the Thorn Rose. They're just sticking at the right positions right now. Bid hopping in a little bit forward to maybe bait them out, are trying to keep his position unknown to surprise them with a Flicker Tsunami Slam.
Oh, Ron is not here though. Sorry, Apex. Finally he gets back.
It's the Flying Cloud, so I don't think so it matters.
Yeah.
But for the next few minutes now, he cannot really use that. So if he gets low enough, then that means that recall is going to take a longer time for him to hop back into the fight, right? Again, spots out where Van is. Art noted. That means no more surprises. And guess what? They actually want to converge onto Art. Force out the Flicker for the glorious pathway. That's a big trade. And Ron eventually trying to get a forward positioning. But there we go. Anti up in the faces. Could have been a massive mistake right now as the RWM dropped down, but the backline is open. Ron forces out Bit off of the RWM, which gives it time for Radium and Bob to shut down Anti. The play being made back and forth. Ron will move back. The threat of the Tsunami Slam is always there, so he has to be careful on the Fanny.
Got a respected man. Crimson Beacon at the right nick of time. By the way, got a execution by that Phantom execution, and now you got the Evolved Lord. This is going to be the play here. Apex spots out Art. You're just going all in, but Art eventually escapes. And as you just mentioned, once again, another glorious pathway, but Art just trying to bait that out. Remember, the Tsunami Slam will be a problem. But I really want to see that when Anti will arrive, this is going to be your play. You have to wait out some more time. 50% down. 50% down. The Lord Dance is looking in favor of Team Godlike.
Oh, big knock-up from the Lord right now. This could be a problem for Fate, but he still goes in for the Chrono Dashes. Van secures it down. Apex taken out as well with the RWM, but everything is open. Big pull. Ron! No way can survive with the Tsunami Slam right now as the win condition is being set for Godlike.
Just imagine you will be able to get the inhibitor down, but when it comes down to that Lord fight, you lost it. Anti lost his life and you wouldn't be able to buy some more time, and that's why now team Godlike they got an upper advantage. Remember S8UL के पास एक मैचअप है, लेकिन Godlike इस मैच को जीतकर तीसरे potential matchup पे लेके जा सकते हैं. Lord is moving from the top lane itself. Team Godlike moving from the center will be able to take down the T1. Meanwhile bottom lane की तरफ भी अगर हम बात करें, the minion wave is looking good. It all comes down to Radium. Anti, how they gonna defend it?
It's fine. Bob is just trying to get a little bit of chip onto the minions as well. Apex and Ron will hop into the fight, but Ron does not have the purple buff, so cannot really take those long fights now. And as you rightfully mentioned, doing a phenomenal job. But there we go, Glorious Pathway into the back, Dark Wave catching two, Fade taken down, Thorn of Ruin still stopping them, but not for long enough. Anti! This man on the EXP is doing God's work for S8UL as they hold the defensive fort for long enough.
Bid instantly slain away, man. इससे पहले RWM इस्तेमाल करने की सोचते भी, he got instant killed. But you gotta survive, inhibitor might go down. They did.
Ron eventually,
barely surviving.
Ron eventually lost his immortality just to save that tower right now. Hold on a second. Van might be in trouble right now. Goes in for another puncture. But Ron doesn't have enough energy. He could eventually be caught out there. Rose Gold Meteor saving his life. Another Dark Wave catching two. Anti still stopping him down. Art has no way for surviving in front of the bursting carry. As with the speedy light fields they go in. Oh, another Dark Wave. Anti, what are you doing, my lad? Van finished off. A big wave out from mid though as Ron will go back. But everyone from Godlike hop in to go for the defense.
You gotta base out. You have to look at your own crystal. The wave is moving forward. Team S8UL, you have to get back. This is not in a good situation. This is not a good call at all. But hey, Ron understands it. Back to the base, trying to clear out that wave. Got his own minion wave to work with. But look at the center. Look at the center lane now. Love the position from where Apex is. Just utilizes Glorious Pathway back towards the Evolved Lord. This is going to be the second Evolved Lord, by the way. 22 minutes into this game. Oh, base was almost down. 40% left, and that's it.
But the good thing is Ron has not really committed his retribution to go in for the defense right now.
Yeah.
As his team go in for the Lord Dance, they know they need to keep that advantage. 5 more seconds to for Van to hop in, and this is the Flying Cloud, so he will be joining in the fight pretty soon though. RWM in the backline, Zaman forced to slow them down, but the Glorious Pathway will deny them of any opportunity to contest this Lord. The trades will go, Anti taken down, but S8UL will secure this Lord.
Just a bait. Anti just worked out beautifully that setup with that Glorious Pathway. Anti, he knew it that he has to work it like that. क्योंकि इस समय पर वो लॉर्ड gonna be a very very important winning factor. ध्यान रखिए bottom lane बहुत ज़्यादा control करना, but still 35 seconds more.
Smart play from Godlike again. Mid के minions clear करे नहीं उन्होंने, just to make sure that the Lord does not stop in between. So Anti still stays dead and they can defend with a 5v4. Nice call. Godlike min-maxing out in this defensive situation right now, but yeah, I don't think so S8UL will force their way until and unless they see someone off positioned.
It's impossible. Look at the positioning of Godlike, man. They're too good with that. Good calls. Because किसी भी situation के अंदर Art could be a deadly player because वो थोड़ा सा front line की तरफ खेल रहे थे, because you always know that Tsunami Slam it's going to be a bit of a problem. You always call that Phantom Execution in the backpack whenever something goes wrong. 85 more seconds, and this is going to be the third Evolved Lord, by the way.
Now,
oh, this is going down to the wire, man.
Now the thing is, Godlike can actually make a cheeky play in this moment, right? Because you know that the far lane will be focused by Ron. He's the only man who will have the mobility to hop in the team fight. So they can try and bait one person out while Art stays somewhere in those bushes to eventually pick Ron off. Otherwise, the far lane is still going to be controlled by Godlike, right? S8UL don't have the inhibitor. The Mega Minions there will be pushing in.
But that's a big call. What do you want scared right now? For that positioning is going to be very important in bit, and Art is still playing with the pack.
Because eventually Apex has to go all the way there to the top lane. It's fine though, they still have over 30 seconds right now to clear it out. And they're making sure that the next wave actually crashes in so that they can clear both the waves out. So at least for a few seconds, the minion waves will still crash to the top side.
This is good. I think so. S8UL also understands that type of play कि शायद Godlike might quick तो थोड़ा सा और समझदारी के साथ खेलना पड़ेगा. The whole team is ganking inside that push. A bit close towards the river, but still not too far behind. Center lane ke aapko you have to clear out that minion. I love the position of Alice, by the way.
Yes.
Still trying to be on towards top against the Lord. And just expecting someone to be there, I think so. Marking zarur ho sakti hai, but for now, you get the purple in your favor. This is going to be a very advantageous situation for Godlike because look where Van is playing for.
Now there we go.
From.
Exactly. Van is controlling that pit, and slowly and steadily, Godlike will get the confidence to take more real estate away from them. Romcom hops in. Half HP of the Lord. They want to try and blitz it down. Arch position, picture perfect. They know where Ron will come in from. And that's why Romcom is also standing there. It's a reset on the Lord, but Godlike are happy to play the long game. They know that they are winning with the lane pressure. And S8UL have to send people to deal with it.
Man, Van is so annoying. Just not giving that free space to that Ron. And this is going to be a bit of a problem. Anti-dhundna cha rahe hain. Now look at that. They are able to control the center river itself. Lord 50% down again. Scared. Thoda sa zyada problem ho sakta hai. But that one single move and it could go down in your favor.
It's going to be difficult right now. Godlike should win this long game fight. S8UL cannot really take any kind of engages, but there we go. Tsunami Slam the back line with his arm and post dropped down. It's a nice way of placement. Dawn of Ruin holding them down. Radium does not have a target up in front of him, so he has to go back. Ron joins in, but Mid has got the perfect Bloodwing shield to help him out. As the Fanny falls and the minions crash at the base. Van is traded off though, but you have to recall. And that's exactly what Godlike are stopping S8UL from doing from. Apex cannot survive for long enough. Radium is clearing out the crystal as the Lord should be picked up by Godlike. They will be able to get the defense in, but no man for frontline as they want to push it all down. Radium has not got the speedy light wheels right now, so this could be the perfect play for Godlike. They want to try and push forward from the mid. 30 plus seconds for the closest man to hop back in this game, as we might potentially see the third one, ladies and gentlemen. Art gets a knock up. Radium has no way of surviving as the crystal falls, and Godlike push us all the way.